It's America's Morning Show, always available at toll-free 844-DIAL Blair, 844-342-5252 in Apopka, Florida. Jamie, what's going on?
So, I'm getting married this year. I'm really excited. My date is on November 21st. Everything's kind of been booked. My sister's also getting married. I should say that first.
Same day?
She's getting married. No, she's getting married on December the 5th. So, a few weeks apart.
Okay.
She did book her date first, but when I was trying to find a good date with the venue I wanted, she said, "Oh, just I was worried that it was going to be too close," and she was like, "No, it's going to be fine. Don't worry about it." And our grandparents are getting older, so she was like, "Let's just knock them both out this year, and because we want them to be there and everything." So she's very encouraging. So I was like, "Okay, well, if this isn't going to be awkward, then I'll just do it." But now as we're getting close to the date and everything's booked, I feel like she's having second thoughts, and she's kind of being mean about it. And I don't really know what to do because, I've already booked everything. I've already put deposits down.
She had already planned her wedding, she and her fiance. And then you later came along and said, okay, now you and your boyfriend, now fiance, are getting married. And
she's mad because you're stealing her thunder, basically.
I guess so. I didn't think it was going to be a problem, and I think maybe it has to do with the sharing of bridesmaids and things like that.
Well, you're also going to get better gifts because everybody's going to run out of money from going to yours first, and they're like, "Oh, I got to afford another gift." So you're. Or
what about is everyone from Apopka, or are they having to travel? Because that's if traveling costs as well.
It's a big deal.
Well, my grandparents are not from Apopka, which is kind of one of the reasons why it's hard for them to travel. And so we were like, well, let's just...
So are you asking then how you should deal with this?
Well, I thought maybe Ashley would have some more advice, considering she's a girl, Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley.
Let's go to our professional girl correspondent, Ashley, who is engaged.
Yeah. I guess I'm kind of, I don't know how I feel about this because I haven't told you guys, but I'm going through a similar situation right now. My future sister-in-law as well, their wedding is 5 weeks away from ours. And they did the exact same thing. They encouraged us to book it the same year. They were like, it's fine if you book it 5 weeks before our wedding. The more weddings this year, the better. And now they're doing the same thing. They're kind of going back and they're like, well, this is just too hard. Why did we plan the weddings the same year? And you're stealing our thunder. And that wasn't intentional at all.
So it is true. The girl. So that's what I'm saying. The people, if you do it right before
it's their day. Yeah.
You're stealing the thunder. Yeah.
And we're having the same problem with Clark's brother and Clark's brother's fiance. They're doing the same thing that your sister's doing.
Is she mean about it?
They're being very mean about it.
What about you, Jamie? Is she being mean about it, or is she just being kind of nonchalant?
She was going to be my maid of honor, and then she said it was going to be too hard. And so, I understood, so I asked.
Wait a minute.
See,
that's
not very nice.
And the truth shall set you free.
No, see, and this is we're in this boat together. This is a really tough situation, guys, because you can't go back on the date. You can't sit there and change it now because of all the deposits. But you have some people in the family that are treating you bad after they said it was okay.
You set the date, you paid for it, it's done, whatever. But
the underlying fact is,
y'all should have known better. I'm saying, you should have known better being a girl. I should know. You don't do that.
Well, in dealing sometimes with the opposite sex
that you guys as in girls are so emotional and wedding days.
Now, you're going way over line.
Look, clearly, clearly Jamie's sister encouraged this, as well as Clark's brother's fiance. So we're in the same boat. When you have people encourage you and they're saying, it's okay, go ahead and book the date.
I understand that, but still.
If she could have rescheduled the date right now, Jamie, wouldn't you reschedule the date if we didn't have the deposits?
Oh, yeah, I wish I hadn't even done this in the first place.
There's two faults here. You guys doing this. You guys doing it beforehand, you should have known better. The second fault is that they